Hey yo, what is up y'all? It's your boy Friday Night, and today we're gonna talk about the battery power system in No Man's Sky. What most player or new players do is they would set up their solar panels all connected together, which are connected to their batteries all together. The problem with this system is that it will make your batteries drain at the same time, no matter what. So if I connect these three batteries like anyone, I would connect one wire to the load over there. You can see battery 1 is losing power, same as battery 2 and battery 3. So no matter what you do is with this system, all three batteries are gonna drain power at the same time, and if your power consumption is high, you will end up losing power in the middle of the night. But I have a system that would tackle with this problem. So battery 1 would lose all its power first and give power to your base, and then battery 2 will take turn, and then battery 3. And with this system you can avoid building large number of solar panels and batteries, and you can avoid all that mess. So let's get started. I'll show you how to build that system. I'll first delete this. Alright, I've already set up a wall and put the decals for battery 1, 2, 3. You can build 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, it's up to you. So the process to build that is the same. So first thing first, you're gonna put down your battery 1, 2, 3 and connect each 3 batteries to the solar panels. The most important step is that they need to be isolated. You cannot connect battery 1 to battery 2 and the solar panels of battery 1 to the solar panels of battery 2 and the solar panel of battery 1 to battery 2. So make sure that these 3 teams are isolated from each other. If you connect them directly or indirectly to each other, the system would fail. So once you build that, the other important thing, your normal snapping wire system does not work, so you have to make sure that you're using free wire toggle placement, and grab a wire from your battery 1, get it through the wall and place it like that. I've already set up the point just to make it easier where the connection is coming from battery 1, from battery 2, from battery 3. Once you do that, you can go ahead and place your first auto switch. You can place it wherever you want on the wall or whatever your system is, wherever you're trying to make it, you can place it there. So once you do that, before I get to the next part, let me tell you one thing. So left side is always your input and right side is always your output. If you place your auto switch upside down, the left side is still your input, right side is our output. It changes only when if you're connecting your input signal to the right side of your auto switch. So right now the input is this one, the output is this one. So you can place your auto switch however you want. It only matters where you're connecting your input. So you can go ahead, take a line from your battery 1 and connect it to the left of your auto switch. Once you do that, you can go ahead and place your power inverter. You can place it wherever you want, just keep it lower than your auto switch. because this is your output and this is gonna go to your base. This is basically your output line. We are not gonna do anything to this, not connecting anything to this. We are only gonna connect the auto switch of your battery 2. That's it. And next thing is you can go ahead and connect the middle of your power inverter to the input of your battery 1. Like that. Once you do that, the next part is to connect the middle of your auto switch to middle of your power inverter. Yeah, you can see the moment you do that, the auto switch turns on and it sends the signal. And next, you can connect the right of your power inverter to your battery number 2 input. So once the battery dies, the auto switch, the middle part is gonna send a signal to the middle of your power inverter, which is gonna send to your battery 2, and it basically gonna tell that battery 1 is out, that you need to kick in. And you can take a wire from your left side of power inverter and place it in the middle of your auto switch right line. And take a wire from your right side of auto switch, connect it to the left line of your auto power inverter. And this is your system for your first battery. Once you disconnect the line from the input line from battery 1, you can see the auto switch turns off and power inverter turns on. This is sending a signal to your battery 2 that the system dies and you need to kick in. And the auto switch turns red, the inverter turns green. Once I connect the signal again, this is gonna turn green, this is gonna turn red. And there, it's green now and it's red. For battery 2, it's the same setup. I'm gonna show it to you quickly. Put your auto switch number 2, connect it to your baseline like this, and put your inverter number 2, connect the middle of it to the middle of your auto switch. This is a wrong wire going to the battery. If you do that, like mistakenly do that, like power inverter number 2 connected to the solar panels of battery 1, this is gonna merge the systems indirectly, and your battery is gonna lose power at the same time. So you have to make sure that you're doing this correctly. Like take a line from middle of your auto power inverter, connect it to the middle of your auto switch, and same, take another line from the middle of your inverter, connect it to your input of your battery number 2. There. Once you do that, the system is gonna be complete, and take the left line like we did it for the number 1 and stretch it near to your baseline. Connect the right of your auto switch 2 to the left line of your power inverter and connect the right side to of your power inverter to battery number 3. There. We don't need auto switch for your battery 3. Auto switch is the one that sends signal to your next battery. So if we have 4th battery, we were gonna place another auto switch. And you can stretch your baseline across to the end. We can also connect lights to the system so that we would know which battery is working and which battery is out. So for battery 1 it's really simple. You can take a green light out, put it over here, just place it. Hold up. Place it like this, just connect this to the left of your auto switch number 1. So right now this is on. That just indicates that battery 1 is working. So if we go to battery number 1, it says 1 kp used because we connected one light. And if we go to battery number 2, it's gonna say 0 kp right there. For battery number 2 and 3, it's a little bit complicated. You have to put another power inverter down. You can put it like over here. First we're gonna place the lights. I'll put it on number 2 so we know that this is battery 2 and this is for battery 3. We can also place red lights so that would indicate that battery 1 is out. Make sure that you are not putting it close to your already working light, because it's gonna transmit power wirelessly to it. Like you see, I have not connected any wire, it's still turned on. So you have to make some distance in between them, like that. And you cannot connect this red light to your battery 1 over here, because right now you can see it's just turned on. That means the battery 1 is working and battery 1 is out. That doesn't make sense. So you have to connect to the auto switch power inverter of battery number 2. I can show you another problem. You cannot connect it to the left side of your auto switch 2, because it's already got power. You can see in the line it's just gonna turn on. Right now you can see it doesn't work like that. So you have to make another gate like this that would make the system think that whenever the battery 2 is turned on, this light would turn on. So to do that, it's really easy. Take your output from your new power inverter, stretches across. You know, basically you have to connect it to the light of battery number 2. And for the left side is your input, that's obviously gonna connect to your battery number 2, because that's the input. And your middle part is your switch. once we do that, you're gonna see the light's gonna turn off. So the middle is gonna be connected to your middle of your power inverter number 1. Like the moment we do that, you can see it sends the signal that battery 1 is working, the battery 2 doesn't need to give out power, and it cuts the power over there and the lights turn off. So now we can connect this red light over here, and it's also turned off. Once I go disconnect the line from battery 1, you can see the red light start working over here and the green light over here. So right now battery 2 is gonna have 2 kp used. You can see 2 kp. It's not using any power because it's still daytime. The moment I connect it in, it's gonna go back to your battery 1. You can do the same for battery number 3. Put down inverter. Your left is your input, connect to battery 3. Right is your output, connect to their light. And we can connect another red light for battery 2 over here. Connect this to, you can connect directly to the lights, these lights. And the middle is obviously gonna go to your power inverter number 2. Like that. And this is your baseline. You can put down another decal just to make sure that this is your baseline. Anything you can connect it over here. I'll plug in these lights. So you can see these are working, and yeah, it's about time. I'll set up a load because there's one more thing that I need to show you guys. Alright, it's nighttime. Okay, you can see once this battery runs out of power, it's gonna switch to battery 2. Like you can see, battery 2 is now losing any power right now. It's got 0 kp. And those are our base lights, and they're gonna still be working throughout the night. And you can see that this part is gonna go red. That means it's lost its power, and this is gonna start working. Look right there, this is red, so that means battery 1 is out. Green light stop, red light is working, green light working over here, and our base light are still working. The same is gonna happen to battery 3. You can see it's depleted, and battery 2 losing power. Battery 3 is still storing its power. It's gonna take turns. So you can make this system as big as you want. You can set up 20 batteries or 10 or 5. It depends on your base load. So with this system you will always have power throughout the night. There is one more thing. When you're transitioning from night to your morning time, when the morning happens, I'll show you one more thing that is really important for this system. Right there, battery 2 is out of power. Right there, battery 2 is out of power. relay turns on, indicating 2 out, 3 is working, green light's working, our base light are still working, and all this stuff for 1 and 2 is turned red because it's got no power. If we go to battery 2, it's depleted, and battery 3 is working. So all we gotta wait is for the daytime right now, 9 minutes. So clearly this system is not gonna be enough to go through the night. We need 4 and 5 batteries. So it depends on how big your load is, power consumption is. You have to build it according to that. Yeah, once the morning hits, your solar panels are gonna start generating the minimum amount of power that they do in the morning. It's about 25 kps. And 25 plus 2 is gonna be 50 kps. That's not enough for this system, because the power usage for this system is right now is 276 kp. So if you do the math, you would need 11 solar panels for battery 1 because your power consumption is too high. What's gonna happen is, if the power consumption is low, these 2 solar panels are gonna charge your battery 1, your battery 2, your battery 3. So it's gonna give minimum amount of power to your battery 1, 2 and 3. What's gonna happen is battery 1 gonna stop working, it's gonna lose power at the same time. And the system gonna switch to battery 2 and then to battery 3. So your light's gonna keep flickering on and off until your team 1 gets enough power so they can support this load. So you will need to connect minimum amount of solar panels so you can get through that part of the night, because in the middle of the day you get about 50, your maximum amount of power output. I'll show you once the morning hits. Time for daytime. One minute. Alright, it's about daytime. As you can see, they're flickering on and off. You can see 1, 2, they're both working at the same time, battery 1 and 2. Because there is not enough output from the solar panels to support battery 1. You can see it's getting charged, depleted again and again. Same as for battery 2. So you have to make sure that there are enough solar panels connected to battery 1 to support you through the morning. You can hide them in the ground or in a dark room, it doesn't matter. You just need to connect them to your battery 1 solar panel so you get enough great power usage right there. Only 50 available, it says, and usage is 275. So you need to put about 11 solar panels in here. I'll put it quickly. There, once I connected it, it stopped the flickering and it's getting enough power to go through it now. So with this we can easily build a system where battery 1 would deplete first, battery 2 and then battery 3, so your base will never lose power. What you can do is dug a hole, put them in the ground, because we only need these two. They're just to support the load. And with this, it will look clean, not messy like your other systems. And this is it, folks. That's your battery sequential automatic system. And see you next time.